This woman ended the reparations debate in just a few seconds.
The practice of slavery was legal. We need to remember that governments did not own slaves. Slave owners did.
That's a lie. The U.S. government did participate in slavery. The Three-Fifths Compromise was written into the Constitution. The Fugitive Slave Act was federal law. Slavery was taxed, insured, and committed for census representation. The U.S. Treasury collected taxes from slavery, produced goods, cotton, tobacco, sugar. Enslaved people built the U.S. Capitol and the White House. So yes, the government didn't own slaves like plantation owners, but it was legal. It was the legal custodian, economic partner, and moral enabler of slavery. That alone justifies its role in reparation.
In fact, the US government fought a war to end slavery.
Actually, no, it didn't. That was very clever, but no, it didn't. And here go the breakdown. When people say we fought a war to end slavery, that's revisionist. The Civil War was about preserving the Union, not racial justice. Lincoln said it himself in 1862. If I could save the Union without freeing any slave, I would do it. The Emancipation Proclamation came 2 years into the war, not from moral awakening, but as a strategic move to weaken the Confederacy. So no, freeing a slave was a consequence, not the purpose. You don't get more credit for an accidental benefit. So that was very clever. Like, I could pick that shit apart. You know what I'm saying?
Main, it was the Democrats who owned slaves, and the Democrats who in the main passed and enforced Jim Crow laws. It was also the Democrats who founded the Ku Klux Klan. Should the current Democratic Party be held responsible for this?
Yes, they absolutely should be held accountable. The Democrats should be held accountable for the sins of their party ancestors, the sins of their Democratic fathers. Yes, they were the ones terrorizing black people. They're the ones that were part of Jim Crow South, and they definitely should be held accountable and compensate black people, not with American tax dollars, but with Democratic tax dollars, their money. I absolutely agree. Democrats should be held accountable for this and give some money to black people or pay what they owe.